Hey fam.
Hey friends.
Welcome to our first ever mukbang video.
YouTube video.
Well, they're only gonna be mukbangs, right, babe?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll see. We're a little nervous.
Which is to be expected.
Yes.
This is our first time recording anything, really. Anything.
Anything.
Yeah.
That's true. But we're just gonna be ourselves, and we're gonna do what we normally do, which is what? Eat. So this is gonna be, we're gonna be eating one of our favorite meals.
Yes.
Which is called Lomo Saltado Carne, because there's also Lomo Saltado Pollo, which means chicken. There's different kinds of Lomo Saltado, but it's Peruvian food, and it's one of our favorites. And one of our favorites is, one of baby's favorites,
Plantain.
sweet plantains.
Plantanos.
Maduros. Yeah, so this is gonna be a meet and greet.
And meet and eat.
Eat and greet. So, we're gonna...
Oh, you forgot to tell them about our space. So, you know, we're in our kitchen in our apartment. And most of our videos will probably come out of the kitchen. Easy access to whatever we might need in there or in the cabinets up above. And in some cases, we'll take you in other parts of our apartment.
Yeah, so welcome to our home, welcome to our kitchen, and welcome to our channel.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna dig in. Here's the plantains. Look how yummy. Has sprinkles and salt on it.
Yes.
But all this comes from a restaurant. One of our favorite restaurants in New Jersey. So what the Lomo Saltado is rice, white rice. This kind of like, what kind of steak is this? Like
Beef steak?
beef steak, but it's like skirt steak. Is it skirt steak? Would it be called skirt? I think so, because it's stripped and it's rather dry meat, which is how you like it.
I love my meat to be dry.
And it's mixed with French fries
and onions and some tomatoes, which I'll give her my tomatoes because I don't like the tomatoes.
Yep, all kinds of grilled vegetables to add flavor, and it's sprinkled with some cilantro. So I don't know if you've ever heard of this combination. No, dig in, honey. This combination sounds odd, but it's actually really good together. So I'm a saucy kind of girl. And I'm gonna put some sauce in here. Do you want some sauce?
No, thank you. Thank you. The hiccups already.
Oh. Okay, I'm not gonna edit that out because it's kind of funny.
It would be just my luck. Our first video and I get the hiccups. And I took one bite
Well,
of
you
food.
have water, you know?
Yeah, water, cheers.
Yep. But we also have this thing that we just tried today, but it's actually pretty good, right? Stella Artois apple cider. We've had apple cider vinegar. We've had apple cider before. Apple cider. What are these?
Beers.
Not beers.
I mean, I see Stella and I think
They're
beer.
just like sparkling beverages. Apple cider drinks, and we have like 0.1% of alcohol in them. This one's already drunk. Anyway.
I am a lightweight though.
So, what did you want to tell me?
So I think I might have been working or something like that, and she was hungry. And she asked me what I wanted to eat, and I didn't know, and then she just ordered something. And so she didn't tell me what she ordered. She just asked me if I wanted chicken or like beef steak, and I said chicken at first. And then she said, you know, you might want the beef.
You might want the what?
The beef. I think I might want the beef.
Yeah.
And then I said, okay, switch it to beef. So then she ordered it.
And you trust it, man.
Yes.
You normally would be hesitant.
Especially with food. I'm not the most open-minded when it comes to food. But she ordered it.
You are going to be on this channel.
She ordered it and it was amazing. And I think we had it like again that same week. And she knows I love plantain. I love it. We'll eat it with like beans and rice. I love it like that. So
I like to try to get the onions and the rice and the potato and a little piece of meat all in one bite. It's not easy to do, but.
And I know like this is A1 sauce, but I like sauce too. We like different kinds of sauces. I'm just gonna do a little drizzle. I like the tanginess, I think, of A1. Last time we had this, I think there was more fries. This time there's less fries, but I don't mind that.
Yeah, actually mine has more fries than yours, and yours has more meat.
I always get more meat.
So, I don't know. It's always different. Maybe that's part of the magic.
This is the first time we've had it with plantain, which I absolutely like adore. Especially because I put the A1 on my steak. So that extra vinegary taste with the plantain is so good.
And if you eat the plantain by itself, it's really good too because it's sweet. And then like the sprinkles of salt on it. Just so good.
And actually today I'm eating a bit of the tomatoes, which I wouldn't normally do.
Good job.
Growing up.
Why are you eating them today?
You know, I was there. I'm pretty hungry. So. I'm actually kind of getting full, and it's like if you look at mine, there's still so much left. But
well, start to eat and drink.
Okay.
What do you think the people want to know?
Oh, well, maybe our names. I'm Michelle Nohalani, and she calls me my middle name, which is Nohalani.
And I'm Amanda. And she calls me Babe.
Yes. I would call her Amanda.
Unless I'm in trouble. Well, actually, when I'm in trouble, you don't call me at all. So. Yeah, no, you never use my first name. But anyway, you guys can call me Amanda. And her name is Nohalani. So, Nohalani, what do you do for work?
So I'm a teacher. I teach. Well, right now I'm teaching 5th grade reading and writing, but I would usually teach 7th grade ELA. I also teach. That's what I do during Monday through Friday. On Saturdays, right now, I'm teaching 6th grade novel study and creative writing. So I teach 6 days a week.
Huh? What else are you doing? Because that's not all.
Yeah. I'm also, I'm back in grad school. I'm doing a master's in secondary education, humanities. And on very, very rare occasions, I work at anthropology. What about you?
I work for the public transportation system in New York City. We live in New Jersey, but I work in New York City.
I work in New York City too, but since the pandemic, I've been working from home.
And you asked me at the greatest time when I have the driest piece of meat in my mouth.
It's so full.
You need to eat some more because this is a freaking mukbang.
How do they do it? I don't know.
They do it. And actually, we haven't eaten a lot today.
No, not at all.
We ate breakfast. We had
bagels and
bagels and cream cheese and coffee.
Yeah, and sausage.
And then we didn't eat lunch. maybe had like some water or juice here or there, and we didn't have lunch. And now I think I'm eating all of mine because I'm super hungry. But anyway, so I work for the public transportation system in New York City. I am a conductor right now, but next year I will be working as a construction flagger. Basically that means that I babysit contractors on the tracks and make sure that they are safe.
Which do you prefer, conductor or construction flagger?
They're both good for different reasons. I actually like just the fact that I'm able to go back and forth if I would like to, so that I don't get bored. That's what I do.
So what kind of activity do you do on the side? So like aside from work, tell them what you do.
Activity on the side?
Mm-hmm. So tell them about your meetup.
Oh, sure, okay. Well, actually, no. I actually own a business too.
No.
I own a business within the wedding industry, and it's called Match Made in Hashtag. I don't know if I want to like self-promo myself, but anyway, basically what I do is I create customized wedding hashtags for engaged couples. Funny, punny, creative, romantic, however they want it to be. It's fun. And I also host a couple of meetups within the community, and one of them is we basically meet up with different lesbians and talk about different topics, and the other is a lesbian film discussion group, which is treated like a book club where you would watch the film on your own time, and then we get together and we discuss it. Really, really brilliant women from different parts of the world come and we all discuss the movie that we saw, and it's really interesting, it's really fun.
And that all started when the pandemic started. So she's very social. She's a social one out of the two of us. So for me, the pandemic and being a homebody is right up my alley, not necessarily for her. So the meetups is a way for her to be social and to, you know, share space with like minds and, you know, things like that. Whereas I'm just like, I'm just gonna lay on the sofa and veg out or watch TV or YouTube unboxings, which is my addiction. But I have gone to some of her meetups. I'm just, you know, I'm on camera with the kids all day, 6 days a week, so it's a little bit hard for me to want to be back on camera, but we're back on camera for YouTube, so this will be my other time that I'm on camera.
Yeah, that's true. You are on camera a lot. You're on camera for work, so it's a lot.
Thinking about doing this YouTube channel, obviously we watched a bunch of different mukbangs and you know, just to see how everyone was doing it, to see like the different kinds of conversations, and I mean, whenever we can, we'll watch anything that has to do with LGBTQ, especially lesbian. So we found like, I think 2 other YouTube couples who do mukbangs, and I have a favorite between the 2. And I think it has to do with the balance of personality between them. So, I mean, this is our first time doing it, so maybe you'll get to see our personalities kind of a little bit more when we're more comfortable, and when we figured out the whole food thing, because I thought I was gonna be a lot more hungry, but I'm actually like pretty done. So I'm gonna need to do something to last a little bit longer eating. But yeah, I would definitely think this is gonna be quite the journey.
I think you might need some herb. This stuff has carbonation in it, so
more space right now. But anyway, this is what we we could actually, if we wanted to, probably share one of these, which we've done before.
Yeah.
To have it in one night and not have leftovers.
Actually, no, we've never eaten one for one before. That's a lot of food.
Yeah.
There's a lot of rice. The meat is hearty. The French fries are hearty. Everything is really hearty. It's nothing light about this.
Yeah.
Nothing light about this.
So I think when we're thinking about food, we're gonna do food that we love.
Yeah, because we just wanna.
You know what the next thing should be? We love Thai food, and it's a special restaurant here in New Jersey. We don't have as many options as like New Yorkers, or maybe if you're in Atlanta, we don't have that many options in New Jersey as far as like to order food.
We have options.
We have options, but not the vast amount that other people talk about. But we love Thai food, and we have a favorite restaurant.
We have options, baby. Just doesn't explore all her options. That's the truth. Because did you know that this existed?
I did not.
No. I'm a little more risky.
Yes, she is.
So
yes, okay. So let's take it back. Let's take it back. We have options. I just need to join the option train.
And we can always cook.
Yes.
Because we're not going to be eating all the time.
Yeah. We do cook quite often. We'll switch off on cooking. I like to cook a lot of pastas and things like that because, when we first met, she was vegetarian. And I also didn't really eat meat. I would eat chicken if we went to a restaurant, but I never prepared chicken at home. I just think, something about preparing chicken at home is not my thing. So we never had meat in the apartment. We were for a while eating shrimp, like a lot. And I think she watched something on TV and came home and was like, we're not eating shrimp anymore. So we didn't have shrimp for a while. She cooks pretty good salmon, different flavors, different styles of salmon, but I'm not really that much of a fish person. But I do love when she cooks salmon. We've tried tilapia, whiting, different things like that, but the fish really just never stuck. And somewhere along the line, I don't know what happened, but she's like, I think I want a burger. And I was like, what? And of course I jumped on it because I was like, we're gonna have something other than pasta, other than shrimp. She's gonna eat a burger. But obviously I was concerned about like her stomach and how long like she's not had meat and things like that. And me too. But it was great. And then from that moment on, which I think it's only been a couple months, she's been eating meat, which is how she's able to eat, the beef today. Other than that, it would be no meat. We would probably have just had the rice, the plantain, and we would have beans, or something else. I like to make little concoctions that we can eat that does not have any meat in it, which she loves.
I like good cooking.
So yeah, but I don't know. Should I say this? I'm grateful that she eats meat. We have a lot more options with her eating meat. So. And don't judge me, those who think I forced her to eat meat. I didn't. She just one day.
One day, she actually did not at all. She was really on board with me not eating meat. She supported me in every way she could. And no, just one day I just decided. I think it may have to do with just. I think I might be iron deficient because I was craving a lot of like red meat. I don't know, I would have to look into that, but it was just this really big craving out of nowhere. But
that I'm grateful for.
Yeah, we like to travel. That's another thing. And when you travel, you want to be able to try all the foods.
Although I am a little skeptical sometimes about trying different meats when we travel, because I don't want to ruin my vacation by having like a stomach virus or food poisoning or anything like that. So I'm like, stick to the basics when we're traveling. Yeah. But we've had some pretty good things on our travels, and maybe we'll do a whole video about the places we've been and the food we've eaten. On these like journeys. Obviously for a whole year now and almost a half, we have not traveled, which is
Although we are going to Boston next week.
Yeah.
Not an international trip, but a trip nonetheless, and I'm sure we're gonna eat something.
What I think I will miss is like room service because it's not the same since COVID. We have stayed at hotels since COVID has hit, and the room service or being able to get food is not the same as, you know.
What do you do with all this meat?
I know, it's like so much meat and you have like so much fries. But just be careful because I know you don't like A1, and the A1 is like all over here.
I don't. I hated it. I just don't love it. Want some fries? I mean, how long have we been together?
Almost 3 years. It'll be 3 years in June. Yeah, 3 years in June. June 1st, actually. Pride. And we've lived in this apartment maybe 2 years of the 3 years, I think. It will be. It will be around there.
We're looking for a new apartment soon.
So we're this year we're gonna move July this year. So we'll have a whole nother setup and a whole nother kitchen by then.
What else can we tell them about us? They know our names, they know
we live in New Jersey, we work in New York.
They know how long we've been together.
Yes.
What else?
She's Puerto Rican. I am Black. My mom is from Guyana. Not to be confused with Ghana. And I know I shouldn't have to say this, but Guyana in South America. Which I shouldn't have to say, but I will.
I mean, some people need to know.
Oh, so we'll definitely have like West Indian cuisines and we'll have authentic Puerto Rican dishes and things like that. So we'll infuse all of those things in it.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do Peruvian food.
No. Which I think this is just so amazing.
What a crazy combination, right? But it just works.
It does.
Works.
I think the other day we were out, on Valentine's Day we were out, and we passed it was a Mexican, in what? Grill?
Mexican and Middle Eastern food.
Mexican and Middle Eastern food. And we were like, interesting. So things like that I would go for. Like, just to explore. But, you know what, maybe we should tell them what our favorite food is, like, you know, individually. I know hers is Indian. And for me,
cuisine is Indian.
I think mine would be Italian. I think mine would be Italian because I really love pasta, but also I really love Thai food.
I really don't like pasta.
Yeah, so a little.
I mean, I can eat it, but
not as much as I can eat it.
And I
can eat
like
spaghetti
white
most of the
sauce
time.
more than white sauce. I think it's the
And I like red sauce more than white sauce.
I like red sauce.
Yeah. I don't like white sauce at all. I mean, I will doctor the white sauce up, but I don't really
I mean, I also like pesto sauce. I just like any sauce that's meat.
Yeah.
It's too basic for me.
So, you know, I mean, obviously we're gonna have to do an intro and an outro, but yeah, for the ending of our videos.
Bye.